Live from the Bay Area's news station, this is kron.mp4 News Weekend.
And good morning, I'm Jan Wall. Gail Sheehy just wrote a book called Sex and the Seasoned Woman, Living the Passionate Life, and it is amazing. The kind of woman she's talking about, well, yours truly, but also a woman named Valerie Ramsey who joins us now. Now, Valerie Ramsey is the #1 over 60 model in the whole country, soon to be the whole world, and it's so great to have you here. Now, more than modeling, you are also sort of an inspirationalist in a way.
Well, I know I've certainly burst on this scene, you know, very late in life, which is seems to be inspiring to women.
How old are you,
and I love that. I'm 67. The whole world knows that.
That's
now,
right. You on the Today Show.
No secret on the Today Show, yes.
Right.
And you know, that's just fine. That's fine. I think that age can be something to be proud of, you know, as long as you are out there and you're just making the best advantage of it and having the most fun with it. And you know,
now some women are looking at you and saying, oh sure, she can do it because she's had plastic surgery, she's done, what do you say to them?
No, I have not had plastic surgery. No, not at all. I think that it really does come from within. It comes from finding new challenges all the time. It comes from having wonderful people in your life. It comes from being in love and having great relationships and wonderful children and grandchildren, and
still being sensuous about life.
Oh, very much being sensuous about.
Isn't it ironic that it takes a long time to start really relaxing on that end of things? Yeah, I know. A lot of younger women say, why do you look so happy? I say, you'll find out if you do it right. You'll find out you get to relax.
I think we get to relax about everything in life when we get to be this age. I think the huge advantage that I have over these 20-year-olds is that I can look at it from such a healthy perspective and with such a sense of appreciation. And you know, I take it seriously for what it's worth, but you know, I don't live and breathe it. It's not the end of the world to me if I don't get a job. That's the way it is.
What's the thing women do wrong? I mean, I can think of one thing of not making peace with the past. So you move forward with a sense of bitterness and anger and, oh, poor me. What's something
that's a big one. I think too, it's just their daily attitude. I think if they get to be 60 and they think, oh well, I'm 60, I don't do that anymore. That's the worst thing you can do. I think, all right, maybe you've closed one door, but now you're opening another door. You know, every ending is really a new beginning. And there's a wonderful saying that I read not too long ago that just resonated so much with me. And it said that life is not about how many breaths we take, but how many moments take our breath away. And I think the more moments we can have in our lives that take our breath away, that's what it's about.
How can women find those moments? So how could people find them?
Find what lights you up from within. You know, if it's a relationship with somebody else, if it's taking on a new hobby that you feel that you can do well.
Dancing recently, swing
dancing or painting or you know, travel or just anything or all of those things. You know, it doesn't have to be one thing.
It doesn't have to cost anything.
No.
You can do it just in your own.
No, sometimes the best things don't cost anything. I mean, you know, lots of times it's true. Not always. Not when I walk past Tiffany's, but usually.
Yeah, right. Now, in the modeling world, is that a world where you have to be anorexic? Where, I mean, we're seeing a lot of. Kate Winslet just said she's concerned about her 6-year-old daughter already being on a diet.
That was really, really tragic. Modeling is not about seeing how skinny you are. It is about being able to, about being an actress, about emoting a feeling, an emotion, about having
your pictures here. I mean, because so it's about it is in a way acting, but it's got to come from within. I mean, that's a happy girl, right? And what do you think? You have to think. You have to be thinking, right? They used to say Hedy Lamarr. The trouble with Hedy Lamarr as an actress is that she looked like she was a blank slate sometimes.
No, I always conjure up a thought or an image in my mind, and I make a real effort to project it in front of the camera so that you are talking to the camera through your emotions.
Right. So that's another value of being older, is that you have more to draw from. Yeah. Why does the media lie to us? What are some of the media lies you think about women after 60?
Well, I mean, I think it's a lie that you have to be all, you know, taut and perfect. I think the most beautiful faces are the ones that haven't been touched by plastic surgery. Sure, you can get a little Botox or, you know, a little something. And there are wonderful anti-aging doctors out there who help us make the best of what we have without going the surgical route. That's fine, but I sure don't think you need to overdo it, or, you know.
Yeah, because some of them look like they can't move their faces.
That's not beautiful. That's not aging gracefully at all. No,
yeah.
I think aging gracefully is about accepting who you are, making the best of it and the most of it.
Yeah, well, you've definitely done that, Val, and this is how you can. Valerie does all kinds of inspirational speeches and talks about just getting better as time goes by. You must remember this. And here's Val's information, her website, and how you can get in touch with her. It's ValerieRamsey.com. And she's just a blast. I mean, she really knows how to engage, enrich, and make it all enchanting as we get older.
Jan.
We have such a blast. Just a few movies I recommend that really celebrate, because the big lie is that in our youth-obsessed culture is that it's over, and it is just beginning. Life just gets better and more exciting.
Right.
Take a look at some movies I recommend that really celebrate this idea, and that includes Don Juan DeMarco. I mean, this movie at the end, especially with Marlon Brando and Faye Dunaway, shows you romance happens at any age. Something's got to give. Harold and Maude, right?
Right.
Let's hear it for Eccentrics and Marching to Your Own Drummer. Auntie Mame, Life is a Banquet. Most poor suckers are starving to death. Death Becomes Her, which is all about the plastic surgery. It's a satire, very funny. And right now, Miss Potter's out there. This is about a woman who does on her own, finds her passion as a young girl, stays with it, and ends up enriching all of our lives with her work.
Yeah. And Something's Got to Give. I love that one too.
Yeah, because it really shows you what is it about.
Life is big, with Diane Keaton and Jack Nicholson, you know, finding love and romance and excitement after 50.
But you can only attract it as long as you're not bitter, as long as you're not hung up on the past.
You have to be feeling it and open to it. You have to draw it to you, and if you're bitter and closed down, it won't come to you.
Right, so girls, show men how happy you are, and life can be a ball, right? And keep you singing in the rain. Thank you, Valerie Ramsey. And back to you, Marty and Isabel.
Thank you, Jan.